You gotta feel bad for everyone who offed themselves in 2012 thinking that was it. Because boy, did they miss out on a lot. I came across a wonderful little article that kind of paints a picture for the end of the world. A lot of us think, in realistic terms, there would be, I don't know, a nuclear war or something that would wipe all of us out. But for some of us will continue on. And by some of us, I mean those in the $300 million Soho house that lives below ground. And if you don't know what Soho House is, I'm sorry you've never been invited to do cocaine in a members-only bathroom. This $300 million members-only silo has gripped my attention span at Grim Reaper levels. I'm just going to go ahead and read you straight from the article. In the summer of 2026, an extraordinary offshoot of SAFE, the Virginia-based protective design specialists, will unveil Airy. This underground Doomsday bunker complex will act as a fortified sanctuary, setting the stage for a revolutionary new global network. Now let me say this. This company is Virginia-based, and if you happen to own a nuclear silo in Virginia, well, I want to paint you a little picture. Let's say a big old missile is about to hit, and you go into your nuclear bunker. I'm 4 years old. I just said bunker. I'm just going to do the rest of the video with Woticism. Would that be offensive? Let me go back to painting my picture. Let's say you own an underground silo equipped for nuclear fallout in the middle of Virginia. A missile is on the way. You go underground with your family. The missile hits, you wait a few years to resurface, and then when you go back up, you will find that Virginia is exactly the same, because that is what living in Virginia is like. It's perpetually, I think, as though a nuclear missile is hit. So I think everyone in the Appalachian Mountains has the mindset required to survive a nuclear fallout. Anyway, let me continue reading. For years, SAFE, strategically armored and fortified environments, what a beautiful acronym, has delivered outrageous innovations to private homes, including flaming lakes, biometrically activated shotgun walls, water cannons, and even a Formula One track. The new Airy project will offer a network of luxurious doomsday residential bunkers in 50 cities, U.S. cities, excuse me. We're not trying to save anyone else. With a planned 1,000 affiliate locations worldwide. That's awesome. An affiliate nuclear bunker site? Nothing will reek poor in the apocalypse when you have to admit that you live in one of the affiliate bunkers. Each facility features AI-powered medical suites, gourmet dining, and wellness programs, which will blend protection and luxury. All right, so this deep in the article, I'm looking at this company thinking, who is this for, and do they have a website? And they most certainly do. And I want to quickly read you off some of their solutions that they offer people, because I didn't know you could just buy these online, in theory. Okay, ready for this? State-of-the-art air raid shelters. But wait, there's more. Secure and discreet panic rooms. And I've always liked that. I always like that term, panic room. Do you need a nuclear fallout to go in there? Or can you just go in there and have general anxiety? Comprehensive bioterror defense shelters. The images on these as well are just fucking incredible. Impenetrable offshore pirate-proof packages. Advanced, I don't even know what this is, C4 I-Star command centers. Whatever that is. Someone with money, please inform us in the comments. Or just a JROTC graduate. Ultimate civil unrest defense shelters. Reliable natural disaster shelters, fortified active shooter defense shelters. Okay, so to be protected from a school shooter, you have to be Larry Ellison, the owner of Oracle, roughly. When you look at the images that they're presenting to you in this members-only bunker, you would think that this is, I don't know, some like 300-story high-rise in Dubai. It looks gorgeous. Obviously, all these images are sort of like AI concepts. This doesn't actually exist yet. These look really funny when you compare them to similar ideas on a smaller scale, not quite 300 million, but in fact 30 million. Okay, there's a project now you can buy a survival condo for $1 million, and you can get one of the floors in the Atlas missile silo. Which, first of all, I understand what this company is doing, but if you just take a look at the apartments they're offering, respectfully, these look like shit. $1.5 million for what looks like a condo you would have purchased during the peak of the 2008 housing crisis. Now, if you're looking for a bit of nostalgia, you might stand in here with an MP3 player, which, honestly, that's probably how you would live in a silo during the nuclear fallout anyway. You'd be reduced to like the 90s and the 2000s, probably even further, right? You'd have to take a shit without browsing any internet. Awful. I don't think most of us honestly could survive a nuclear apocalypse because we may physically live, but everything we know would be gone. And I don't know if I even want to be in a world where I can't scroll while I take a dump. To be alone with your feelings and just your family, I'd probably paint the ceiling, if I'm being honest. Let me show you what $1.5 million gets you in the post-apocalyptic world.
Okay, we're taking a tour of unit number 7 north. The main door here is off the elevator, and you come in and you're entering in through the kitchen.
Let me tell you right now, if I'm on floor 1 of the nuclear fallout silo, I'm waiting maximum 3 days before screaming at the top of my lungs, "They're here to get us! They're here to get..."
Sub-Zero and Wolf appliances. We have 9-foot ceilings. You can see the dishwasher. There's a built-in microwave. And,
I take it back. This is an expensive ass stove. Okay, so 2011 post housing crisis, maybe? That backsplash is what's doing it for me. That shit is taking me back mentally.
all stainless backsplash and full hood. The backsplash are these little circles in grays and taupe colors. It's pretty modern looking. 2 pendant lights, all quartz countertops. Looks very nice. You can see there's one of our electronic windows.
This song in the background is honestly what I imagine playing as everyone is dying above the surface. Do you hear this?
Little circles in grays and taupe colors. It's pretty modern looking. 2 pendant lights, all quartz.
It feels like the piano sequence in some kind of anime. You know, everyone's body parts are going all over the screen. People are crying and hiding in subway stations, and there you are, preparing your chicken Alfredo on your quartz countertops.
Looks very nice. You can see there's one of our electronic windows in this living room. In this we have 3 nice stools for the countertops so you can eat at the counter. Electronic window, we can change that to 4 different views. It's a live high definition feed from the surface.
God damn. To be watching the end of it all on a iPad screen, sitting in the lobby of a Marriott. That's what $1.5 million can get you. Let's continue.
You can see the furniture. This is all fully furnished as shown. This is a state-of-the-art OLED LG TV. It won the best TV in the world contest last year.
Who the fuck is hosting the best TV in the world contest? Dude, I need to start selling cars and using words like that. This won best car in the world contest last year. The Honda CR-V. Best car in the world contest. To be fair, you could put any electronic in this, and if you are actually living in this, everything you will own would be state-of-the-art, because everything else would be gone.
And here we have the first bedroom, and this is set up as the kids' bedroom. There is also a TV, which is gaming compatible if you wanted to put a game unit on it. And there's a...
You know, I was going to sit here and say it would be psychotic to be in this living quarters, you know, in the context of, say, some human erasing disaster. But I actually think most of us are so phone-pilled and devoid of empathy that I think some of us could actually just go down there and kind of, in a glib way, go, I guess everyone's dead. And then just put the Fortnite disc in your Xbox 360 and that's how dated my brain is. And just sit there and play creative mode. Uninhibited, just no remorse, nothing. Just like, I guess everyone's gone. Anyway, back to the members only club. Director of Medical Preparedness for SAFE, Naomi Corby, who is the, I guess, wife or somehow related to the guy creating this superstructure. She emphasizes the wealthy are becoming more interested in wellness and longevity offerings as part of their fortified residences. ARI will utilize advanced AI-integrated medical care, connecting members to specialists around the clock. You won't make it that far. We will eat you. ARI is a multifaceted club where members can conduct business in complete privacy because of its skiff, air gap, and hardwired environments. The Sentinel system protects its members' privacy, security, and freedom underground. Now, this dude is talking about this like it exists already, but then they're saying they're going to build their first one in a few months. So I am confused. I wish I made enough money to understand the actual construction timeline of this. Because if I had that much money, then I would probably have a nuclear missile. And I would know how to get all these people out of there before they get to their underground bunker. Anyway. So they're kind of offering a lot here. They're saying that you're going to have access to a medical suite, an underground pool, ice plunges, movie theaters, da-da-da. And if you've browsed YouTube for this stuff ever, then you have seen the $30 million bunker. And it does not look as good as it sounds.
Guys, welcome to the world's most high-tech luxury bomb shelter located right here in good old Kansas.
This guy's name is Ron Hubbard, not to be confused with L. Ron Hubbard, the guy with a fortified boat and building where he locks people up for not believing in aliens. A lot of people have been here. Mr. Beast has shot a video here. And when you go through it, I won't drag you through all 57 minutes, but when you start to poke through, it's got a lot of amenities, rock climbing wall, underground swimming pool, this, and that. But if you've ever been to the Mall of America or just kind of some offbeat family fun center, that's more the vibe of this place. And again, I don't know what the obsession is when you have a ton of money with prolonging your life. If you're finding yourself in a situation where you can activate on a crisis bunker, I think you should just accept it. It's over, man. Just die like the rest of us. It's fucking over. Looking past the underground swimming pool, the thing I find most fascinating about people who prepare for the end of the world is their food prep. They are hell-bent on keeping the staples of just raw American capitalism. When you think end of the world food, what are you thinking? You might be imagining military-style meals. You might be imagining canned beans and soup. And that is true in some capacity, but the people who make food, because there are manufacturers of end-of-the-world food, and they are so committed to making sure that you can have red sauce pasta, even when there's no one left to enjoy it with. Peep the food supply on this $30 million silo.
Hydroponics.
The general
Does
store,
it show up like that as hydroponics?
store level and hydroponics.
So this is the store. You even got grocery carts over there. Eat fresh, buy local, aquaponics. The grocery market, huh?
Oh yeah, you can see
Smells good in here.
a lot of food in here.
Your eyes do not deceive you, folks. Those are the equivalent of paint cans with beef stew in there. I can't reiterate enough. I can't imagine being happy in this scenario where you pull up to this gigantic silo and you're like, phew, we made it. And your first day after everyone on Earth is dead is you go to floor 7 and you pull a paint can off a shelf and you go upstairs and you cut it open with a knife and you hold it upside down and then And it's just this gelatinous mess with bones and eyeballs in there, and that goes in the middle of a pot. And then you're going to sit there with your family or whoever. Maybe you just left your family and you pull up solo because you said, "Fuck it, I can't do it with them. I'm gonna just raw dog the end of the world," which is easier because you only have to care about yourself. I like imagining all these millionaires being underground and they're like, "We're safe, thank God," and maybe the missile doesn't hit quite like they imagined. Maybe it kind of misses and only takes out like 30% of us. And then we just waltz up to like the doors of these things and we're like, great. And we just weld them shut. You lose. Now, these guys would have you think that you need to have a bajillion dollars to make it past the end of the world. And that is not true. In Joshua Tree right now, you can buy a home for $680,000 and it has a bunker as well. Granted, it's not as fun. This looks like the room you get murdered in A Quiet Place. But it's still a bunker, right? So there's no pool, but at least you'll be alive, I guess. There's this other one in the middle of Georgia where the home itself is pretty crazy. It's got a tennis court, a swimming pool. None of that stuff will be there in this scenario, but you'll get to live in this really long tube. Huh? So again, it is all about amenities, but I do want to just throw it to the room that if you were thinking of purchasing a home with a bunker, there are options. What I'm trying to let you all know is I'm actually a real estate agent for the apocalypse. I don't intend on making it. I just intend on selling you fear and making enough money to party now. And I hope that I am hit with a disaster so that none of my sales scam comes back to bite me in the ass. And I will gladly take my place in hell after I've stolen all your money. And you go live in your long tube, and I didn't mention during the sales process that there is a tiny leak at the back of the tube. So. God, I fucking love making YouTube videos. All right, everyone, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.